Alrighty, hello. So I did my best in making a Tim Drake Robin with the custom superheroes that we got here in Fortnite, and I think I've done pretty well. I mean, it could be fixed or made better with a couple of tweaks and options that we don't yet have in this game. But let me go over my recipe for this Robin knockoff. Alright, so it started with the Wanderlust character because he has that spiky hair, and he looks. I mean, Tim Drake typically has that spiky haired look, and it's black. And so I guess from here we can go into the composition. So, all right. So first pattern, right? I tried different patterns. Like this is too like inverse Spider-Man. This is too Deadpool. This has too much of a Flash electric feel. This one's kind of buggy. This one's very clearly Superman or Batman. That one looks kind of like the Greatest American Hero. Old show for older people. And then this one is too much red on top, and I really wanted something with black on the shoulders, so I figured this worked the best. Like I said, here's the hairstyle. You can choose any hairstyle, anything you want really for a Robin, but typically I think this spiky hair looks best. I tried to make a red Robin version, but those red lines on the head and the lack of covering on the nose kind of put me off. I mean, this looks cool, but it's not what I'm trying to make. It would be nice if we got more options on these superheroes in the future. Yeah, so I went with the hair, and I put the mask on, and I have the belt on as well. Now, if you notice, his mask and his belt are both kind of a teal green. I wanted Robin to have, my Robin here, to have a little bit more of a green like is typically associated with the character. So let's go on to colors. So for the material here, you really can just mess around with whatever you like. I mean, any color really looks, or any material really does look pretty good. I just wanted mine to be more muted and less flashy. So I'd go with either spandex or just cloth. Yeah. All right. So I did try messing with the colors of my Robin, or Red Robin, shall we say? And it was a little difficult. I was experimenting with greens, but he looked too Christmassy, as you can see here. And even if I changed the suit motif or the patterning, yeah, this doesn't really work too well for a Robin. So yeah, let's go back. So let's make the top primary color black, and then the next one will be red. Now, as I feel it, a Robin or Red Robin, Tim Drake, should always have red, black, and yellow. I know that the original comic version had him with green, but they don't give us many options for messing with colors here. And I think this looks like a Robin, like a Red Robin, pretty good. And even in the new Batman Adventures, Batman animated series, little Tim Drake had a costume that was black, red, and yellow, no green at all. So I think this works pretty well. But I did want him to have a little bit of green, so I made the mask green. But the problem is both the mask and the belt are going to have the same color. I wanted the belt to be yellow, but then the mask turns yellow too. So I just went with what looked better for his face. In the future, if they change it, I would totally have the belt yellow and then the mask this green or greenish color. For eye effects, Robin really doesn't have any superpowers, so you should probably leave the effect off. And white, leave the eyes white. Like in, the way superheroes with masks typically appear in comics. Skin tint, he's a human, so let's not You just leave the color on default, and then his Tim Drake's hair is black, so just leave it on black. I did not. I almost put this symbol on his chest because it kind of looked like an R, but it's obviously not. It's an A. But it would be great if we could get some letters, and then even better yet would be if we could move the symbol physically, like to the left pec or the right pec, or even on the stomach. That would be kind of funny. But in the future, you know, as we get more options with these superheroes, I will tweak this as necessary. Alright, but for now, we're gonna leave this off. Now for his cape, I used the Emotes cape, and I had a conundrum. I thought, you know, let's have him wearing black. And while that does look good, it doesn't really look enough like a Robin, because there's, you know, it's missing the yellow. And in the future, if we could change it so that we could make the outside black and then the underside yellow, I would totally do that. That would be awesome. Now for the top part, the connection of the cape, you can do the yellow, but I felt like the black made the transition to the cape better. Up to you, of course. And Robin does not have symbols on his cape. So, alright, so next, for his pickaxe, his weapon, I have him using Gambit's staff, because Tim Drake typically is seen using a staff, and I think this works almost absolutely perfectly. So, yeah, I think that looks pretty good for Robin. And for his glider, I chose the Day Flyer, although you could use any bat-themed glider. It's just that I wanted a little red in there, the way you know, the way his costume is and everything. I guess you could use. Oh no, that's a devil. No bird, right? There's no bird theme. So, for his emotes, I have him doing the tornado kick and catch. I like that. That's from the Blade set. He's the dude who eats, likes pizza, right? Tim Drake. Oh, and I just like the eating. He's a martial artist, and he is relatively acrobatic, so I have him doing cartwheels. And so yeah, that's my Robin. My way I made a Robin. I kind of like it. I use this character as a decoy when I want to be the focus of attention with that big yellow cape, and then my friends can get the damage, as I was doing today and yesterday. That was pretty fun. Alright guys, well that's my tutorial. I hope you liked my recipe for Robin, and or Tim Drake Red Robin, and so take care.